Angela Godwin with Water World Magazine, coming to you from the Water Pro Conference here in Nashville, Tennessee. Joining me today is my guest, Ronnie Veach. He is the Executive Vice President with Master Meter. Ronnie, thank you for joining me this morning.
Appreciate it.
So one of the themes that we hear a lot about is a wave of retirements coming in the water and wastewater industry, and with that, a lot of the knowledge and things in the industry are, we have to pass that along. And you are about to retire yourself.
Yes, I am.
You've had a nice long career in the water industry. So I wanted to ask you, kind of looking back over it, first of all, how did you end up in the water industry?
Well, it was kind of accidental. I had a gentleman that I knew that actually worked for a waterworks distributor in Arlington, Texas, and applied for a job and ended up in sales, and that was, 44 years ago. So,
wow.
And I worked in distribution for 14 years, and then Master Meter offered me a position. I moved to Master Meter in 1990, and I'll complete my 30th year January of this coming January.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So sort of a little bit of happenstance, a little bit kind of back.
Yeah.
So we hear that a lot. That happens to a lot of folks. So when you look back over, your 40 years or so in the industry, what kind of changes have you seen in that time?
Well, I think from our standpoint, since I'm more involved in water meters, technology, software. I think the utilities, whether it's rural water or it's the utility, the cities or whatever, the data, the information that they're getting now is a lot better than what they used to get. They used to rely on memory but with the computer systems, the software and everything, the analytics that are available, it's changed how these people manage their systems.
Right.
So that's a big change in the industry.
Yeah. So when you look back on your career in water, what do you think sets the water industry apart maybe from other industries? What's special about this?
Well, for me, it's always been relationships. When I started with the company, I came over from distribution, so I had the opportunity to work as a distributor, working with other vendors and calling on utilities. And the most important thing to develop is the relationship and trust with the end user. And I think in the waterworks industry, a lot of times, like the products we sell, once you sell that product to a utility or a rural water system, you're with them for a long time. So the relationship's very important, and I think the warmth of the people in this industry, some of these people that you see in the show here, you see them over and over and over again. So you develop a bond with these people, and as you said earlier, a lot of us are starting to get a little older, and so you start seeing some step away and some younger ones coming in, which is very important.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot like a family, right?
Yes,
this industry.
Exactly.
So for maybe young people watching that are considering getting into the water industry, what kinds of advice maybe would you offer them?
Well, I have a son that graduated from college with a double master's, and I tried to guide him in this direction because there's so much opportunity. There's so many people looking for young talent to get into the industry, and you just look around here. I mean, there's so much variation in product, and so we need some young people. And there's an opportunity to make money. I mean, this is a good industry, and it's going to be here for a long time because water is a precious resource that we have to manage properly and conserve. And so to get into this industry is just a huge opportunity for young people.
It is. It's a great opportunity to use that. I mean, there's a lot of science, and you're doing such a wonderful public service, right?
Sure.
Both on the manufacturing side and on the supplying side. So excellent. Well, Ronnie, congratulations on the next phase of your career, of your life.
I appreciate that.
And
Thank you very much.
for the long career that you've had in water.
Right.
So
Thank you.
Thanks
Appreciate
for joining us.
All right.
For Water World Magazine, I'm Angela Godwin.